Now, Heartland Hoops, sponsored by EBO-MD.
Hi again, everyone. Todd Richards here, and welcome to Heartland Hoops. This may be the last night of high school sports for a bit, with all the snow, of course, coming this weekend. So let's make the most of it, right? First up, a couple of longtime rivals, Jackson and Cape Central. Jackson, much better record, but I'll tell you, Cape Central, they were ready for this one, and they started off in pretty good shape. Azrael Massey goes in there and scores that one right in there for Cape. And you want to see the kind of emotion they were playing with? Jaden Johnson goes down the floor, and just watch this. Yeah, yeah, yeah! He was ready. Meanwhile, nice save by Jackson back the other way. They've been doing it all year. Will Thomas from Jory Toma scores, then Thomas quickly. Watch him lay this one up. Man, so quick they can get you, can't they? Cape Central turning that momentum back. Goliath Morris Young, then Brajon Clemens. Love this move, huh? Boy, step back and put it in. But if you're looking for some plays, this is it. Right here, Jory Toma, he's up. It's a dunk, it's a win. Jackson wins again, 50-37 over Cape Central. All right, without missing a beat, let's head down the road about 10 minutes for our Heartland Hoops game of the night. Charleston at Notre Dame. Luke Randall joins us with the highlights. Luke?
Charleston versus Notre Dame. This is the trilogy. Twice these teams have already faced off this season. Notre Dame's won both of them. And here tonight at Notre Dame High School, the Bulldogs looking to win the third one in a row. You see immediately the students at Notre Dame ready to go, and so were the starters right away. Cole Adams, the sophomore, opens the scoring with the three, and soon following, Dylan Rubel, the junior, getting the ball, answering the call with a three of his own. We went from sophomore to junior. Now let's go to seniors. Colton Londaway. Bulldogs jump out to a 10-0 start by the time we get to the second. That deficit is all the way at 21 for Charleston as Braden Roberts makes it 30-9. But hey, Charleston, give them a moment. They can warm up into this. Trayshawn Shandon right there. And a couple moments later, Trenez Lane from the other side. People are starting to feel a momentum shift inside this gym. And Martavius Biles, a moment later inside. Yeah, the momentum's real. Charleston's coming back into this one. Even the principal, Michael Minner, can feel it. Third quarter, Blue Jays tie the game, 42-42, and they hadn't led all night. They do after this. Lane with a huge shot in the fourth. Pressure back on the Bulldogs. Adams responds, and a moment later, guess who? Rubel. So now, back to Charleston. Trayshawn Shandon, are you gonna get one? Yes! And the foul shot. A big moment right there. So we go back to Notre Dame, and we go back to Rubel getting a bucket. But the one he scores after this, even more important, puts him up 2 possessions. But still, Charleston would have one final shot to tie it late. A 3 could tie it. It does not go. Notre Dame, they blew a 21-point lead, but they do not surrender the W. Bulldogs take the victory over Charleston. For Heartland Sports, I'm Luke Randall.
All right, thank you, Luke. Now, of course, with the snow, some schools moved their times up, some of them, including St. Vincent and Scott City. So this is an earlier game. Let's see how this one played out. And Scott City got a pretty decent lead early. St. Vincent's Kane Clifton answers back with a 3. Then Rams Jr. Max Snyder laying it in for 2 points. And then how about Max Wheeler with a spin move for 2. Meanwhile, near disaster coming up here, but Wheeler will save the ball from out of bounds and sets it up for Clay Ellis. The Rams then respond with this play by Caden Lowry. He'll go in and score. And what do you know? It's a Max, another Max show. It's a Max all the way. Max Snyder from the outside, 73-64. Scott City beats St. Vincent. Big tournament night at the Superman Classic. Host Massac County, top-seeded Goreville in the winner's bracket semifinals. Goreville, they'll come right at you right here. Nick King, outstanding team. Makes it 13-9. How about the defense, though? The quick pass ahead to D. Carruthers. He'll score. And, they are right there. Massac County is right in this game. But Zach Green and company for Goreville had the answers and the win, 65-53. They move on to the Superman Classic Championship. Also in the West Frankfort Midwinter Classic, it's Caro beating Thompsonville 76-61. West Frankfort winners over Marion Craft Orchard, and they win the championship. 1 round down, 1 to go. We'll head out Bernie and Puxico, an incredible scoring performance coming up.
You're watching Heartland Hoops, sponsored by EBO MD.
And welcome back. Round 2 of Heartland Hoops, sledding and snowball fights tomorrow. Tonight, it's all about big games. First up, Bernie Mules hosting Puxico. Thought this would be a really good one. It was. Gotta love those fans out there, Bernie, then Puxico fans. Bernie out of the gate. It's Braxton Arnold for a 3 right there. Beautiful shot. How does Puxico respond with a 3 of their own? Mikey Dry gets it to go. Bernie, Chase Geiling, meanwhile, shows off his skills in the paint, takes it in for 2. Puxico, one of the biggest plays of the night. Landon Burchard with 2 in the foul. He scored 50 on the night. Meanwhile, big night there. Bernie keeps it going. Geiling and company, but Puxico's Jet, Hancock and company, they go on and get the win. We will put it on the board. And the final score, 80-70 over Bernie. Also Dexter, 75-42 winners over New Madrid County Central. Senior night at Sykeston, the high-powered Bulldogs hosting Kennett. Out to the Sykeston Fieldhouse we go for a bunch of good highlights. Jaharis Goodwin gets a 3-pointer for Sykeston. Kennett doing anything it could to hang in against one of the state powers. Shire Thomas with the basket, but the student section at Sykeston says, let's go, and Markel Murray was listening. Murray with the steal, he goes up and he goes down with the big slam dunk right there. And then Sykeston just making more plays, moving it around. Sean Cole, the 3-pointer. Kobe Thomas drills one as well, and you get the idea. Just too much of this Sykeston Bulldogs team. They just kept it going all over the place, even playing a little beat the buzzer. A little bit later, that's Cole again, but Thomas would eventually get it to Murray. He beat that buzzer, 92-33, the final score. Big win. All right, more hoops at Chaffee. Red Devils hosting Oak Ridge. Red Devils would start off, and this one is Nolan Flower. Man, he was cashing in. They had things going on. He gets it to go. Flower would hear his own number called a bunch in this game. This time snags the rebound, puts it in again. Dane McMullen also getting things going for him. They were trying to keep it moving with a steal. Watch this. McMullen comes up, scoop shot, and makes it. And Reichman also get into it. Roland Reichman and company. Hey, just too much. Chaffee, they go on and get the win as we'll put it on the board over Oak Ridge, 74-40, the final. Always a special time of the show. It's time to bust out our Heartland Hoops Play of the Night.
The Play of the Night, sponsored by Window World of Cape Girardeau.
All right, back out to that Sykeston Fieldhouse. We're talking about our Play of the Night. Was also the slam dunk is the play that we use this evening, and it was a big dunk indeed for Sykeston. Markel Murray gets a slam for our Play of the Night. Meanwhile, SEMO Conference Boys and Girls Wrestling, Jackson boys win monster performance, 400 points. 7 of the 14 matches went their way for Coach Wachter. Kylie Milam wins on the girls' side. Jackson finished 3rd. St. John won that one, and that is a look at Heartland Hoops.